Greetings and welcome back to City Skylines. So we've been spending the last few episodes with expanding the new industry area, and the traffic from it is starting to become a little bit of an issue. Now it may seem very obvious to you that expanding an area will generate more traffic, and that is true, but it's not so much about the amount of traffic that it generates, it's about where it's going. So let's take a look right here. So let's take a look at export. So as you can see, this whole purple area, all these factories are exporting goods, and that means that will generate a lot of traffic on the highway. As you can see, all these purple cars, all the green ones, everything that's colored is exporting stuff, and that's not really that wasn't really the intention. I wanted to keep a lot of traffic local, so I will stop expanding this area for now, and I will be focusing on residential and commercial. So yeah, that's a lot more than over here, for example. So we got a lot of industry to supply ourselves with for now. So let us continue back here. I will be expanding this way until we can buy this tile. Then we can get over here as well. So yeah, let's expand the Briarwood Heights. Let's continue this wedge-like shape. Something like that, and like that. I'm not sure if I should end it in a... No, let's just end it here. That'll be fine. And let's try and continue these curves for a little while. Let's see. So from back here. Okay, that looks fine. It's gonna be a little bigger one, but that's alright. And now let's split up this area a little differently. Let's take the straight road tool. Let's see. Split it in 2, in 4, or in 3. Let's do it in 3 parts. I think that'll look interesting. Like that, alright. We should be getting traffic from this road. It's actually not as busy as I had expected, but that's okay. Now let's paint all this in blue. Well, let's do it layer by layer. And now let's take a look at all the industrial. Also, I'm gonna be expanding the high density over here as well. I wanna move it all the way up to the river. That'll do fine. Now, what else we got? We could be expanding these curves, but I don't really want to mess around with curves all too much. This looks nice. It's just one neighborhood, but I don't want to make a habit out of it. So, let's see. Let's just paint a few roads and see where it leads. Alright, and this one this way. Okay. Apparently someone was unhappy with that road. Oh well, not much I can do about it. I need roads. Let's do this. Yeah, it's going a bit faster now than it was in the beginning, because expansion is going a lot faster and incineration is on the edge. I'm gonna be giving them a little more budget. And I should be building a few more incineration plants soon. So let's do this. Okay, that doesn't look terrible, I hope. Let's split this one up. Let's try to make these fairly big blocks. That way I have room inside to put stuff. Okay, That's pretty big, but that's alright. Let's put down a bunch of water pipes to make sure that everything is watered. Oh well, that's okay. And let's expand this one like this. Alright, there we go. Now we get to paint a few more things, but I have to think about where I want to put all the commercial and where I want to put all the residential. So I could make this one commercial again. Residential, I mean. You know what? I'm gonna expand this one. I can just make it a straight road. Something like that. And then we make a bunch of commercial over in this area. So maybe not. Let's see. Let's paint this commercial. For now anyway. I think it might turn into industrial later on. Let's paint these ones commercial. Now I'm gonna have some issues with traffic. Oh well, that's okay. Let's paint these ones residential. I guess I could just use the marquee tool, but oh well. I like painting. At least in this fashion anyway. Alright, and now this will become residential. You know what, I could make this a whole commercial zone, for example, all the way down there, and then this residential zone will be kind of split off, but that's okay. It'll be a new kind of residential zone. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. I think it will look rather nice. Of course, I'm gonna have to wait until I can get this zone. It shouldn't take too long, only a little more. No, let's not do that one. Well, I guess I kinda have to. Okay, like that. And now this becomes residential. I don't really have much demand for residential. You know, I could slap down a bunch more offices as well. I totally forgot about those guys. Yeah, let's turn all of this into office space. That'll look nice. We're pretty much getting instant builds now. So do we even have enough workers for all this office space? I very much doubt it. Not enough educated workers, as they need highly educated people. I might as well put down a university nowadays. The town is pretty big. It's unfortunate that you need to build it so early on, because, well, the town isn't that big really. It's 30,000 people. I know the game kind of simulates it as it being bigger than this number. I guess this is more something along the lines of maybe 200,000 people. Not in size, but more the sort of buildings it has. If you have a downtown area that size, you don't really have 30,000 people. You have more like 200, 300,000 people. So I guess that kind of justifies building a university. It's gonna cost me quite a bit. How is education going anyway? So elementary school bad, high school bad, university even worse. So yeah, let's put down university so that we slowly get some highly educated people. Where do we put this thing? Not sure. I wanna put it in a decent area. I might sacrifice this inner area here to put a university. Or well, maybe not totally sacrifice. You know, it'll fit fine, except for maybe the playground. But the rest will fit. Right. Let's place the university down here. I think it fits. Well, I'll have to make it fit, but I mean it fits in the context. I might need to change this road to be a bit straight. Let's get rid of these paths to start off with. I gotta rebuild those eventually. Let's get rid of this. Let's extend this one. And let's paint all of this green. I guess the university is gonna cause quite a bit of noise. Or not? Oh, I guess not. The high school does. No, maybe not. Okay, my bad. And now it'll fit right in. There we go. We got a huge happy wave going all the way down there. That's awesome. It's probably gonna get swamped now. And let's take a look at how my income tanks. In the meantime, I can build a path down here that I severed. Let's turn off snapping mode. Not sure why I still had it on. Okay, fair enough. And you hear all the level ups everywhere. Let's take a look. Yeah, you can still hear them. It actually seems to go all the way down here, which is nice. This allows all my, or at least part of my commercial to level up. My income is still holding, surprisingly. Even though the university does cost a lot. Let's take a look. It's costing me 5,000, more than 5,000 a week. But still, we're making it. Now hopefully we have enough, soon enough highly educated people. So we actually have enough capacity, which is nice. I guess eventually this might turn into some sort of university campus. And plop down a few more of these right here. I think that makes sense. And it already was some sort of sport park, so it already makes sense. We got a soccer / football field, and we got a basketball court. Could put down the tennis park somewhere around here as well, but for now it'll have to do. Right. All we gotta do is wait for the people to get educated. It's gonna take a while. In the meantime, let's paint a few more colors. So, oh yeah, and we might get our level up soon. So that we can buy this tile. Unfortunately, it's still gonna miss this little corner here, I think. It's gonna be something like that, which is gonna be somewhat annoying, but I'll have to work with it. What's all this? Not enough workers. How is employment? 0% unemployment. Well, there's a surprise. I guess I need a lot more residential. That's interesting. Actually, we have enough residential. Does this thing have water? Yes, they do. How is power? Power is fine. Everything should be fine. So people shouldn't be complaining. Now this area, yeah, let's just make it residential. But I'm gonna be making the blocks smaller now. I guess I can extend this one. Alright, and now let's paint these guys in green. Oh, that's high density. No. That wouldn't really be very good here. Unless, I'm not sure. No, let's just continue this one. And I guess I'm gonna be continuing this sort of thing up until here. And then we can do something else. I'm not sure. It might look a little boring now. It's starting to be very grid-like, which isn't great. But then again, it is supposed to be a realistic city, and it isn't supposed to shun grids just because it's supposed to just do stuff and try to do it properly. So I'm not gonna start doing the silly amount of curves, at least not in a downtown area like this. Alright, now all we gotta do is wait for people to move in. We still got a lot of commercial demand. I was gonna build a new commercial area down here, a high density one. So let's go ahead and do that while we wait for the other area to be populated. This is probably gonna... Well, I guess I can get rid of these guys. This power line. Let's put down a new one. Back here. Alright, that works. Let's paint a few more roads. I think these are all two-way, so that's okay. Let's extend this all the way down here. Now this is gonna be weird. Oh, it'll work. Now let's extend this one instead. Okay, that's one piece done. Let's extend this one. Okay. Alright, that's good enough. It doesn't look pretty, but it's fine. Some high density now. Let's just paint it all the way down here. Okay. I'm gonna need to make sure that they all have water and all that sort of stuff. I might need to get rid of these houses. Let's take a look. Yeah, let's get rid of them. They're probably very high level. Oh, actually they aren't. So that's good. Not a lot to sacrifice. There we go. And the water is almost fine. There we go. Now let's see what happens. It shouldn't generate too much traffic, I hope. I might also extend this one. Yeah, let's do that. I think it's better that way. Now we got all the commercial, that's good. Residential, people are still moving in. How's traffic handling? It's still okay-ish. Looks like we got a lot of traffic down here, which is actually good because... Well, it's just good. And most of the fishbone isn't actually being used all that much, which makes sense because over here is just the accumulation of all the other parts of the fishbone. So obviously over here it's going to be the most busy part. But still, it seems to come in waves. Now we don't have a lot. But once the town gets bigger, we should be getting a lot more local transport. So a lot of these guys should be moving this way to supply all these areas. Now we still have all the commercial stuff that goes through this over on this road, so it's a very busy road. Oh, Oh, that reminds me, I gotta change this area. I guess I also gotta... Oh no, wait, that doesn't work. So you don't have any office benefactor. At least I don't think so. No, big business, small business. Alright, that's good. I'm gonna have to expand this one as well. Victoria Square. Got a lot of demand for workers there, it seems, which makes sense. I had a 0% unemployment. Let's take a look at what it is. 2%, okay. I guess that's good. They are lacking educated ones. How are they progressing? University is still 0%, but we got a whole bunch of people in there, so that's good. 1% graduated citizens. Well, it's a start. But we are making a lot of money now. I'm really not sure where it's all coming from. I'm making more than I should. Let's build a few more incinerators while we're at it. Let's build 2. And then I can lower the budget a little bit back to 100%. That should be enough. Yeah, that's gonna cover it. And water. Let's build a few more water pumps. Let's build 3. We can afford it now. Oh, it's being rather weird. Okay, now it's working. So we got 3 water pumps. Let's get 3 drainage pipes as well. I'll be able to expand these towards that way once I buy this tile, so it won't be creeping any closer to the town. Although it doesn't really matter all that much, but still. Right, and now let's drop this budget. Now the money is seeping away, so... Actually, I still had room here. Alright, never mind, let's just drop the budget. So as you can see, I was making a lot of money, but if you don't check the budget enough, then you will be losing a lot of money as well. Because the difference between these two is not much. And that's kind of where the difficulty arises. On the easier difficulty, for example, you would be making, well, possibly twice the amount than that you're expanding. So if you add a few things that cost a bit weekly, you won't really feel it in your budget, but right now I do feel it. So I can't really go crazy, even though I am earning quite a bit now. How are the level ups going? Nice, we're getting some leveled up commercial here. Oh, and there we go, capital city, excellent. So we now get access to the harbor and cargo harbor, and we can buy that tile. Let's do that right away. Yeah, it's gonna cost us quite a bit, but we have enough. And as I mentioned, we are missing this little piece here. Quite annoying, but oh well. Looks like the fire department cannot reach this far. Might need to put down a few more stations, but for now let's try and complete this city block. It actually lines up perfectly. At least as perfect as I want it to be. Alright, and now let's color all of this in green. I realize we still have quite a bit of room in these zones back here. It haven't been populated yet, but I might as well paint it for now. It's only low density anyway, so it's not that much of a problem. If you were to do this with high density, you might get some issues with your dead waves and all that sort of stuff, but with low density, just look at the percentage, it's very minor. So the growth is still very gradual, which is good. Let's take another look at education. So elementary, yeah, we don't really have all that much elementary schools, but then again, I also want to have enough uneducated workers for all the farmland and for the forestry industry. Oh yeah, and now I can build the ship stuff. Let's take a look how big this thing is. So would this even work? Oh yeah, cannot connect. Somehow I was fearing this. Or maybe because I just don't have a road there. That's I haven't really messed around with all these yet. Cannot connect to route. So where does it need to be built? Right there it seems. So that's the closest place I can build one. And some back here as well. Alright, that's weird. So I do have access back here. Wow, there really isn't all that much import and export possibility, it seems. So I gotta kind of move most of the industry over to this area. That's too bad. I was hoping that at least those ships could cross through this river. Oh well, I guess I won't be expanding this industry all too much anymore. It's just going to be temporary, and the bigger industry will move over to this way. That'll still be fine. And then again, the plan isn't exactly to export too much stuff. It's to transport locally. I actually think that the amount of export might have gone down a little bit. I should keep this number in mind. It's just a bit over 4,000. And here we still got some people complaining. We got a few highly educated people now that can go work in all these offices, so that's very good. That might also be why I'm making a lot more money. All the offices. Although no, maybe not. It's only making me a fraction of all the other stuff. But still, income is still going up. We are still getting more people, so all is going very well, I think. Let's take another look at land value. Yeah, we still need to improve on that, but we got time. Either way, I'll be ending the episode here. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching, and see you next time.